celebrates the 5 years of excellent achievement by the University of Environment and Sustainable Development, UESD. The Vice-Chancellor, the Chairman of the 5th anniversary, and members of the Planning Committee have chosen to press a national environmental crusade with the aim of restoring Ghana's environment under the theme, Securing Ghana's Environment. A strategic and timeless decision that aligns with the university's mission of establishment aimed to address pressing ecological challenges. Since the pre-colonial era, Ghana has maintained a clean, sustainable, and healthy environment where pristine water bodies like the Ofin, Densu, Black Volta, Pra, Ankobra, Tano, and Birim rivers served as a vital source for domestic, agricultural, and commercial use. The country's large forest reserves thrives as a biodiverse ecosystem with dense canopies, abundant native wildlife, and minimal human disruption, ensuring climate resilience, water regulation, and economical stability. Even in the early 1950s, before the Fourth Republic, Ghana's land and natural resources were carefully managed through a blend of traditional stewardship, cultural taboos, and regulated mining practices. Indigenous norms and communal land use system prevented excessive degradation, while artisanal miners adhered to the strict customary and colonial era laws that prioritize environmental preservation. This balance sustained fertile soils, vibrant forests, and unpolluted waterways, reflecting a time when ecological harmony was deeply embedded in Ghana's cultural and economic fabric. Our analysis shows that the rate of deterioration of Ghana's environmental resources, such as our water bodies, depletion of forest vegetation and forest cover, land degradation, air pollution, and depletion of our mineral resources is on the rise. Since 1990, respective presidents of the Fourth Republic have made significant effort to sustain Ghana's environment and promote good environmental practices.
Some of us, young smuggle, young UESD gold, no, to Tomao. Mumuzazanyamano, Sasikana, ever call Shanusano, ever create inflation, Ama, Yanina.
The issue of Galamsey rather seriously. Let's see how we can solve that problem, because this is a clear indication of some of the effects, yes, of Galamsey.
Okay, Galamsey, Aquatica Coco, ya Nipa, ya from yet to America, go to Nathan, ya Pescano Sinti, Aquani, ya Faswa, ya defense, as in you. Young Triabocran said, poison your home. So you are doing no emphatic. I went as a good consume. We have been a coachy fat, the six idea. And then soon we are down to money. Now,
we must, however, come to the understanding small-scale mining and the requirement to do away with illegalities in that sector should be beyond partisan politics. Government has a major responsibility to this end, as we are accountable for the stewardship of this sector, as indeed we are of all other sectors of national life. I am determined to enforce the laws on illegal mining, no matter the subject, high or low. I will, however, not act on hearsay or mere allegations without more. I will not hesitate to act, though, where the evidence is hard before the police, and I will do so irrespective of the standing of the person or persons involved.
No, my brothers and sisters, The whole country is appalled at the extensive environmental degradation that has been caused by illegal small-scale mining, popularly known as galamsey. Your own son, Ama Kofi-Boa, is formulating strategies for the implementation of our manifesto promise for dealing with this galamsey menace. Our plan will involve the communities, including the chiefs and the youth, to take part in protecting their lands and forests and water bodies. We're not going to make it the responsibility of only the security agencies. We're going to involve the chiefs and the young people in the communities to help to protect your own lands, your forests, and your water bodies.
However, the rise in the price of minerals such as gold, vis-a-vis lack of alternative livelihoods in the mining communities across Ghana, poses a great challenge to environmental sustainability in Ghana's mining communities. The anniversary's theme, Securing Ghana's Environment, is a derivative of a statement made by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nananom In a groundbreaking initiative to secure Ghana's environmental future, UESD is proposing the organization of the historic National Solidarity Platform featuring an environmental charity football gala in partnership with the Ghana Football Association. This unique sporting event presents far more than a football competition. It serves as a powerful convergence point where artisanal miners meet parliamentarians, traditional authorities, security agencies, mining communities, media institutions, and environmental regulators to unite on one symbolic platform. The carefully orchestrated football gala is aimed at decentralizing knowledge of the sustainable steps towards securing Ghana's environment. The event will serve as a platform for discussing sustainable ways to overcome environmental challenges through cooperation with relevant stakeholders. The gala's true significance will be realized during its climax, the ceremonial signing of the landmark Operation Rescue Ghana's Environmental Treaty. This solemn commitment, made before the nation, will bind all parties to concrete actions to environmental protection and sustainable resource management. As part of the solutions to eliminate the challenges associated with illegal mining practices in Ghana, UESD is proposing to the government and Minister of Lands and Natural Resources to organize a gold mining and environmental restoration training program for artisanal miners in Ghana's major gold-producing regions. Aligned with the 5th anniversary theme of sustainable steps towards securing our environment, this initiative aims to decentralize practical alluvial and lode gold mining knowledge on sustainable mining activities. This initiative aims to decentralize practical alluvial and lode gold mining knowledge on sustainable mining activities, environmental restoration techniques, and critical monitoring skills to transform destructive galamsey activities into regulated, eco-friendly source of livelihood. This initiative will highlight on sustainable mercury-free gold mining processing, efficient tailing dam design, and closed-looped recycling water management systems to minimize fresh water consumption and reduce environmental impact on continuously treating and reusing water within the small-scale mining and artisanal operations. The free mining training activity is proposed to be held in collaboration with the renowned scholars from the University of Mines and Technology, UMAT, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, University of Ghana, Legon, and the Jomfo Ghana Gold Mining and Environmental Restoration Academy a newly established non-profit organization. Environmental Survey. The proposed National Environmental Baseline Survey activity is an innovative nationwide environmental campaign designed with the aim of sampling, archiving, and documenting the current state of Ghana's deteriorating environmental resources. This activity of novelty will produce a comprehensive scientific baseline data of water, air, noise, flora, and fauna, which will be used to inform policy decision-making on environmental reclamation, restoration, and long-term sustainability. Aligned with the UESD's anniversary theme of sustainable steps towards securing our environment, the survey will prioritize Ghana's primary gold mining regions where gross environmental degradation, water pollution of major rivers such as the Ofen, Pra, Ankobra, Densu, and Birim rivers is most acute because of the rise in destructive illegal artisanal mining. Operation Fly Ghana will involve stakeholders flying above the major gold producing regions and to see the extent of damage being caused to the environment. Drone imaging will be carried out along the same flight path to record aerial evidence of the destruction of the environment. After flying and recording the deteriorating state of the environment from the sky, stream sediment and water sampling activities will be carried on ground across Ghana's major water bodies: Pra, Birim, Ankobra, Ofen, Tano, and sent to the laboratory for physiochemical analysis. These physical sampling will undergo rigorous laboratory analysis to determine precise physiochemical parameters, assessing levels of heavy metal contamination, turbidity, pH imbalances, and other pollution indicators. The ground sampling will complement the aerial data, creating a multi-dimensional data set that captures both the visible and invisible impact on Ghana's aquatic ecosystems and surrounding environments. This integrated methodology combines cutting-edge to determine precise physiochemical parameters, assessing levels of heavy metal contamination, turbidity, pH imbalances, and other pollution indicators. The ground sampling will complement the aerial data, creating a multi-dimensional data set that captures both the visible and invisible impact on Ghana's aquatic ecosystems and surrounding environments. This integrated methodology combines cutting-edge technology with traditional environmental science to produce a robust, data-driven assessment of mining-affected zones. By generating both qualitative visual evidence and quantitative scientific data, the survey will provide actionable intelligence for targeted remediation efforts while developing a sustainable framework for ongoing environmental surveillance. National Environmental Deba with Chiefs and Traditional Authorities. The grand finale of UESD's 5th anniversary celebration will be marked by the proposed National Environmental Deba with the executive, legislature, and the judiciary arms of government, along with chiefs and traditional leaders. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has been invited as a guest of honor. The main aim of the Deba is to evaluate, re-strategize, and restore Ghana's current deteriorating environmental resources back to traditional ecological stewardship by uniting key stakeholders including traditional authorities, government agencies, mining firms, and corporate partners. This proposed momentous gathering seeks to revitalize Ghana's time-honored traditions of environmental stewardship while addressing contemporary ecological challenges. Historically, we recall with pride how Ghana's environment once flourished when our rivers ran clear, forests stood tense, and teeming with biodiversity and traditional stewardship maintained ecological balance through customs and taboos. research findings and results gathered from the baseline data from the environmental survey activity, Operation Fly Ghana, will be used to champion data-driven engagement through strengthened policy enforcement, pollution remediation, and sustainable livelihoods to tackle illegal mining's devastating impact on water, land, food security, and economic stability, reinforcing the university's commitment to sustainable development. The government adopting and financing this proposed national environmental debate shows a level of commitment to driving a nationwide sustainability campaign, from public awareness to policy implementation, all aimed at promoting traditional ecological stewardship and safeguarding Ghana's environment for future generations. Thank you for accepting our event proposal and this warm invitation. Your presence will make our 5th anniversary celebration truly memorable. We are excited to mark this milestone with you and look forward to working together in advancing environmental sustainability while creating lasting memories. See you at the UESD 5th anniversary.